Hi, I'm G, and this is the Minecraft parkour video which you see in the most of the short videos. No, actually, this is the third devlog video of my game called Through. I'm making this devlog to show my progress during this journey and encourage people to game develop. Before getting into the video, I just want to thank you because you clicked the video. In the day this video has uploaded, the channel had just 6 subs, and each view is so important for me. I'm putting here a note from the past so you can use it later. It might last a few minutes. If you don't want to watch this part, you can skip it. I'm sure that this channel will grow, and at some point I will gladly say that I own this channel. So if one of you guys want to start something but have some hesitations, please join my journey and please just start the thing which you want to do. It could be anything which you will be happy after seeing yourself doing it, or which you will be so proud after seeing what you overcome. As I improve doing my things, you will see yourself improving too. I'm saying this because in just 17 days, my first ever game turned out from this to this. I know it might not be good enough for you, but I will keep improving my skills, and I believe at some point I will be so proud of the process. If you don't know where to start, please make some research, but don't stick to that research blindly. Be open to different ideas and to learn new things about your journey. And just start after you feel not ready. Yes, you have to start before being ready. I was also waiting for the time which I will feel myself ready to start game developing. But I realized that I just wasted my time on garbage while doing this. The first ignition of my journey was a video labeled "Making a Game Without Knowing Anything in 30 Days." And it was real. It was using visual scripting of Unreal Engine and using some stock assets, but at the end he made a game without knowing anything. I was at a point which I also wasn't have any experience about game developing, but even though he made a game, then I said to myself, why can't I make a game? The answer of this question was the beginning of everything. So I hope I can be your ignition, and thank you for not skipping this part. Let's get into the video. Moving on to day 9 and 10, achievable had a bug about kill count. It was adding more than a kill to the counter, so I tried to fix it. What the fuck? So this is the fixed version. I changed the visual effects and also added a sound effect. But because I stupidly deleted the sound clip, I couldn't put it here. Then I added some cheats. If I press Ctrl A, it actually disables my collider, so I become invulnerable, as you can see. If I press Ctrl space, that will give me infinite bullets. and if I press Ctrl W, that will change the type of the bullet. So this one is EMP bullet. It is the fastest one. It basically disables the movement of the enemy, but they can still kill you. You have to kill it with one of your skills or to dash through them. Next and the last bullet type is Mega Bullet. This one is the slowest one and most expensive one. You have to buy all other bullet types to buy this, but it is the most powerful bullet in the game. At the end of the day 10, I added 2 more store items. One of them is making coins collisions, so you can pick them up while dashing. And the other one is just a coin magnet. You have to buy the collisions coins before buying the coin magnet. And this is the only footage I have about them. In the day 11, I fixed the guns again and again, and that really annoyed me. After that, I added an achievement system, so you can get some coins after killing the enemies, some certain amounts. This is for making the player skip the early game phase faster. The next day, I just queued the achievement window. Before that, it was not properly showing up if you get multiple achievements at once. When I did this, another bug appeared, and the bug was making you get 10 coins each frame. After searching through my code for half an hour, I figured it out that it was occurring because I typed 1 instead of 6 here. In the day 13, I added a new character model, and I think that looks so good. But that also had a bug. The character was not looking to my mouse direction after hitting somewhere, and the cause of this is not locking its rotation in Z-axis in the rigid body. If you are also building a top-down game, keep that in mind. I spent so much time fixing this. In the same day, I added the Dropbox. Dropbox is basically a Dropbox, which gives you random things. The first thing it gives you is a lot of coins, but you have to pick them up. It also gives you access to your ultimate skills. To use your ultimate, you have to pick them up from the Dropboxes first. Then the skills are being added into a queue, and you are using the first queued one. Okay, so do you wonder what is our first ultimate?
Deja vu, I've just been in this place before. Higher on the street and I know it's my time to go.
It really is our ultimate, but not that fast. Its name is Run Through. It makes you move with high speed for 3 seconds, and also if you hit any enemy while running through, you kill it. This footage is from the feature. Because I forgot to record it, I'm recording it now. The second ultimate is time stop. When you stop the time, everything stops, and you can touch everything without being scared of dying. And sorry for the spoiler, these enemies are made in day 16. I forgot to say, but these ultimates are made in day 14. Okay, I will start counting the days, because the footage are so messy and some of them are missing, so I recorded them again. This is slower motion. It just slows the time and makes it a little bit easier for a few seconds. We also have faster motion. It speeds up the time to make it a lot challenging. Sometimes you get bigger, and that affects your hitbox too. Sometimes you shrink and avoid enemies a bit easier. Also, you might find yourself in a situation like this too. It depends on your luck. Or is this one more annoying? I added stopping if you hold your right click, the character stops. It was looking like lacking something, so I started adding animations. Now each skill has its animation. I remade the bullet models again to make them fit the art style a bit more. And here is the sound effect of HE and EMP bullets. I changed how the shield looks, and that looks better I think, but I still need to refit the shield cells. Animations are additive. That means that you can use your skills at the same time and animations will still match. Here is all the animations with their names. The next move was changing the enemies, made new models for them and add animations to them. The animations are stopping when the time stops, and this one is the basic square enemy. That one is the shielded enemy. It actually looks like a tomato, and if I can find a better design, I will change the model. Next one is Slider. At first this was its model, then I really didn't like it and changed it to this. It is an annoying enemy and I think that model fits a bit better to its theme. This one is the infantry. I really love how this turned out. It is an enemy which makes the game a lot challenging, and the model says it to you. This is Charger. It really looks like a mini-boss. It isn't but might be. It has the potential to be. And the last one is Bomber. The color change looks a bit ugly, but don't mind, I'm planning to change it in the future. At some point I thought to change how the bomber works. It was supposed to create a black hole and then disappear, but realized that fitting the black hole inside it would be so difficult, so I added it to Dropbox. I changed the coin model to the car which every enemy have, and now when they die, it looks like their car has dropped, and you are getting that as money. The last update of the game was the Sentry mode. It was clearly the hardest thing I ever made. Just making it took me 2 days with all models, effects, shaders and animations. But it is the most beautiful thing I ever created for the game. It is the most powerful ultimate and I added it to use against bosses. So when you activate it, it comes up with a beautiful animation. You should use your WSD keys to move now on. You will fire AP bullets with your left click and deploy missiles with your right click. The missiles will search for targets to lock on, and if they can't, they start circling, and they don't target and avoid targeted enemies. The next step was adding trail effects to the missiles to make them look like a missile. It has a little particle effects on its exhaust too. The last step was making it appear with a dissolve effect. This was the hardest part because I used shaders, and the tutorial I watched was uploaded 3 years ago. The main nodes has changed since then, so I had to figure my way out, but I made it at the end after many tries. You wonder how it looks? It looks fantastic. And that was all. I hope you like it. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel to support me. See you soon.